Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot scope, and this is where I pull a card for each of the zodiac signs, and you can apply it to your sun, moon, or rising, and this is for the week of March 22nd through the 28th. And so we are still, of course, dealing with this coronavirus situation, and as I'm recording this on Saturday to be uploaded on Sunday, um, things happen so fast, and what happened last week, we were just beginning our national emergency related to the coronavirus. And, so much has happened over the week. We've had a lot more statistics, and a lot of states have gone into a lockdown or even a virtual lockdown, if not completely. So, you never know what is going to happen as we go day by day. But, I gave my thoughts about the coronavirus last week in last week's video when I did my weekly tarot for last week. So if you want to, I'll leave the description. I'll leave the link in the description box below, and you can, hear what I have to say about that, particularly in the first few minutes of the video. And for this week, I'm just going to keep it short and just know that I'm praying for everybody out there, that you stay safe, and that, we can get through all of this with a minimal amount of challenges. Just take the precautions. We're all doing the social distancing and social isolation thing, but make sure that you reach out to people, as you can. If you can call them, if you're not able to visit people, if you can even stay in contact on social media with people, either people you know and even people you don't know. Just have fun. This is a time for you to explore. If you haven't been on social media a lot, this is a time for you to explore and just really, you can really have fun with it. There's a lot of us out there, a lot of funny people, a lot of people who have insights. So definitely do that. And on Tuesday we have a new moon, and we're in Aries season. Happy birthday to all you Aries. And we have a new moon in Aries on Tuesday. So new moons are always a good time to start new things. This is a time that we can really, maybe in earnest, really make it an effort to start new things, new healthy things. With the pandemic situation, I said I was going to talk about it, but it's almost hard not to. A lot of things have changed in our lives. We have had to conduct our lives differently. We may have to think about what we're going to do in terms of making ends meet sometimes, in terms of conducting our lives where we're not putting ourselves in danger. So it's a lot to think about. And sometimes, change, we can make changes because we choose to, and sometimes change is forced upon us, as it is in this situation. So with the new moon, maybe you can still have control over your life. I think with these, with the not being able to go to the grocery store a lot, it really has taught me in terms of my eating habits, what is really healthy to have in the house to eat, what changes do I need to make in order to get through the crisis healthily, and also do it in a way that is just better for me in the long run, and not just for the crisis, but forever, always. I started taking these vitamin C, these really huge 1,000 milligram vitamin C tablets, and I went to the health store and got this mushroom powder, that is supposed to be helpful to boost the immune system. I made my own hand sanitizer because I couldn't find any pre-made hand sanitizers, and I made it from aloe vera gel, tea tree oil, and alcohol, rubbing alcohol. So, these are things that we can start, doing things, and this is something that doesn't have to end once we get over this crisis, but these are things that can continue for the long run, and things that can maybe make our lives better from now on. So, with that being said, I'm going to start just pulling the cards now. Last week I was using the Angel Tarot, and this week I'm back to the tried and true Rider-Waite. So, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Aries, and this is your card for the week. And it is the Tower. And so the Tower card means that there probably are going to be things that are going to really cause an upheaval in your life. And this doesn't have to be a scary thing, although a lot of times when we pull the Tower card, it is met with some type of fear. With the thought of, the coronavirus and all of that, getting this card may seem especially scary because sometimes, we all of us are thinking about changes that can come in our lives that are not good, that are really upsetting and can really be life altering. But the thing to do is to really, once if you have something that comes up that is really upsetting and surprising, or something that you may meet with fear, try to ground yourself and really use the people in your life to kind of be anchors for you, to kind of be comforting for you. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. And so now we're going to move on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Taurus, the card this week for you is the Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, this is really a week for you to really pay attention to your money. Make sure that you are spending wisely and that you are really taking a look at your budget, especially during these times when the financial situation is not really the best it can be. This is really a time for you to keep your eye on that. And by the same token, don't get into a mindset where it is a rut, where it is like you have no joy in your life because of thinking about money. But try to keep that balance, but make sure that you also just keep steady. This is what this card is telling you, to keep steady. So do that in a joyful way, if that is possible, and I think it is. And so now we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, Gemini. And your card for this week is the Knight of Wands. So as we are heading into the new moon, this is probably a good time for you to continue to do things that are new and healthy, and also do things that give you passion. Maybe with the time that you have during your social distancing, you have time to do things that you really like to do. So keep that in mind, and also make sure that you also get a lot of rest. Sometimes, you may be restless with all this time on your hands, and you start doing all kinds of things, but also make sure that you take some rest, because with all the activity that you're doing, it may, doing things and being tired can also take a toll on your immune system. So make sure that you get plenty of rest, but also have fun doing these new exciting things. So now we're going to move on to Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And your card for the week is also the Tower. And so this could be a week of upheaval where you may have to deal with things. You may have to put out some fires. You may have to deal with some emergencies that come up. But in times like these, sometimes we have an inner strength that we never knew we had in order to deal with these emergencies. So keep that in mind. Try to keep your head about you and to ground yourself in order to deal with whatever it is that comes up for you this week. And now we're going to move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Leo, your card for the week is the Page of Pentacles. So Leo, once again, this may be a time for you to really look at your money. And also, because things are in an upheaval, this may be a time where there are opportunities that are available to you that you didn't have before. So really pay attention to that. Pay attention to what things that you can take advantage of during this time that may not have been available to you before. And just, stay steady and also think a little bit outside of the box and be a little bit imaginative about it. So now we're going to move on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. And Virgo, your card for this week is the Three of Swords. So this may be a time where you may have to face some type of disappointment. This could come in a form of hearing information that is disappointing, or perhaps feeling like that you are betrayed in some way. The thing to remember is that having the knowledge is better than not having the knowledge. And now that you know what problem you have to deal with, you are better off than being in the dark. Keep in mind that this is not going to be something that you are not going to be able to handle, but it may cause a little bit of hurt. But once you get over that hurdle, you will be able to solve this problem. So now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Libra, the card for you is also the Knight of Pentacles. So Libra, this is a time for you to really pay attention to money matters. And I think that a lot of us are getting these, the Pentacle cards, which deal with the money and even health too, because of what we're going through. Money and health is a thing that is on our minds these days. And so definitely pay attention to those aspects of your life. But also make sure that you are not to the point where you are so worried that you're unable to move. Make sure you have that balance. Make sure that you are vigilant when it comes to money and health matters, but also not so vigilant that you are stuck maybe in or paralyzed with fear. So now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Horizon. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Scorpio. And the card for you is the Ten of Swords. So Scorpio, as we are heading into a new moon and coming out of a full moon cycle, this is really a good time to let go of the things that are not serving your highest good. This is a time for endings and also new beginnings. As the swords, represent the endings, we also have the sunrise that is that is coming, you know, lifting as the sun rises and moves away this dark patch of night. Also, keep in mind that sometimes with the Ten of Swords, the thing that we are ending, the thing that we think that has betrayed us and stabbed us in the back, is not as serious as it seems. In this depiction of the Ten of Swords, there is no blood. There is no blood, you know, and maybe the swords are imaginary, or the swords are really thought patterns that are really causing us to think that we are more hurt than we are. And so, not to minimize anything that you may feel in connection with these endings, just keep in mind that also with time and with a little bit of perspective, you will find that whatever this ending is not a bad thing, but actually something that is beneficial for you. And so now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. This seems to be your card. And it is the Eight of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, this is also a time for you to really look into your money matters. Things seem to be going well, and so the thing for you to do here is also to keep steady. This person is steadily working at his craft. He's good at it, and he is not stopping until he finishes, and he loves what he does. So make sure that all those things apply to you. Keep going, keep moving. I think of you probably have one of the better cards of all the zodiac signs this week, so take that to heart and definitely hold steady and keep doing what you are doing. So now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Capricorn, your card for the week is the Page of Wands. So this is also a good week for you to really start things that you have been wanting to do for a long time. And the thing for you to keep in mind is to don't hesitate to do what you want to do in terms of this new project, because you feel insecure, or you feel that maybe it won't work out, or maybe you won't be good at it. You never know what can happen once you start a project. If it turns out that it's not going as well as you want it to, then you can always make adjustments. You can start over again. But don't not do it because of lack of confidence. Definitely try it out and see, and you never know, it could really be something that is successful. So now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Aquarius, your card is the King of Pentacles, which is even better. And so, actually, this is good for you. You may really be in a good position financially this week. You are in control, and this could also relate to your health, where things are going well. So definitely, you know, congratulations, take heart, and really tap into this energy, knowing that you are in control, and that you have a handle on all the things in your life that you need to have a handle on right now. And so now we're going to move on finally to Pisces. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Pisces, your card is the Star. And so this is a card all about hope. And to end our card readings for today, this is really a perfect way to end. You may have gone through some struggles lately, but this card is really saying that you have really come to a point in your life where you are spiritually strong and able to deal with anything that is coming your way. You can really have faith that the universe is behind you. So, everybody, thanks for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon.